Welcome back, everyone. I know you guys are probably wondering, where have I been over the past year and a half? And obviously I haven't been uploading videos to YouTube as much as I used to on the channel, and that's for reasons. So one of the things I wanted to share with you guys today, I'm in the military, and so specifically the Air Force. And so this has taken me halfway across the world to Guam. And so I've been here for over a year now, and in that time I've probably only released a couple videos, a couple videos that I was able to do when I went home on leave back in the summer of 2024. So that's the reason you guys haven't seen much, but I just wanted to give you guys that update. Here's a quick peek of what life looks like for me every day on the day-to-day. So I'm in the village of what's known as Tumon, or Upper Tumon. Tumon is actually a bay. I'll give you guys a real good view.
Going up.
Here's a view. Guam is a beautiful island. It's located in the Pacific. I mean, it's far. It's about 7 hours southwest of Hawaii. So we're talking probably about 11, 12 hours from the coast of California. Here's another view of Tumon Bay. As you can see, just an amazing view. And I mean, from this vantage point, you can kind of see a good portion of the island. The island's about 30 miles long by 4 miles wide in certain areas. So you can see all the hotels. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. But this is where I've been, guys, and I wanted to give you guys this update because I know, like I said, I haven't been posting any content about the Falcon, about the C5Z06, the C7Z06, and I just kind of been out of the picture for a while, and I haven't posted any content. So I just wanted to make sure I was able to get you guys, an update on my life and kind of what's going on. So being out of the picture for a while, not posting any content on the Falcon or the C7Z06, the C5Z, aka the C5R. And so as part of that, I know you guys have been following me for a few years now, and I was consistently uploading for years. So this is just for me to get you guys an update on my life, essentially why I've been out of pocket. But I still love you guys. I think there's a few of you who know that I'm in the military. I've talked with a few guys, and you guys know and understand, my life and stuff. So, but for the overwhelming majority of the audience, the following, you guys had no idea. And another thing I wanted to talk about and kind of share with you guys in the interim while I'm technically overseas. Guam is a U.S. territory, by the way. So, with that being said, I'm technically still in the United States, but I'm not in the continental United States. So technically, for all intents and purposes, I am stationed overseas. With that, I wanted to give you guys a day-to-day what goes on in my life and kind of give you guys a different angle in my life. So I may create a separate channel for that and kind of base it on the travels here abroad, the travels here in Guam, the different restaurants, the sights, the sounds, the hikes. It is a beautiful island, and so I think it would be an opportunity for me to just kind of share with you guys, for those who follow me, because I know a lot of my content is very detailed and I go at length, and so this is another opportunity to do just that. I'm getting ready to go to Anderson Air Force Base right now, go to the commissary, get some groceries for the week, and then also go do some PT. So I'm getting ready to go work out, run the track, and no complaints at all. Hey, good morning. How's it going? How's it going? See, just walking out to the car. Let's talk about that, guys. I owe you guys a video in the car. The car that I'm driving is called, what's known or referred to as a Guam bomb. So basically, as service members come through here and they may be assigned here 2-3 years or so, they'll buy a car just to kind of get them through those 2 to 3 years, and they'll sell it to, the guy who replaces them or whatever. So I'm walking out here to the Guam bomb. All right, my peeps, we are coming up on the Guam bomb, the 09 Nissan Versa 6-speed manual. This thing has been hella reliable. See a little lizard. Tons of wildlife out here that I live in. That is a big building. Used to be a hotel, now it's converted into basically apartments slash condos. All right, let's get in here. Oh, fire up this bad boy. Fire them up. All right, so really no special instructions. Turn the key, make sure it's neutral. Cranks right up every time. Yeah. Seatbelt, of course. Now Guam gets very hot. I will say, you know, this place, it really just has what they call two seasons, wet and dry season. There is no winter, there's no summer, spring, none of that, none of the seasons in that sense, because it's located near, it's like right on the equator. So really there is no like winter cool off, like November through January or February per se. Yeah, it's not gonna cool off. It's just gonna remain, you know, hot, but it won't rain as much. We're technically entering typhoon season, and this place had a big typhoon the year before I got here. I think that was May of 2023. They had a typhoon, Typhoon Mawar, that came through here and tore this place up. And basically, that typhoon set this place back, apparently, not to the Stone Age, but it was pretty close. So yeah, hopefully I don't experience a typhoon this year. This is my last go around here for 2025. By the time I leave here, I'll be stationed here approximately 2 years. I don't know if you guys can see that view. I'll be stationed here approximately 2 years by the time I leave. I got here in January of 2024. I'm slated to leave in January 2026. So exactly 24 months. I will have done 2 calendars out here. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get on to base. Here you can see just driving the scenes, the street. This is known as Route 1 or Highway 1, Marine Corps Drive. This highway stretches pretty much all the way to Anderson Air Force Base, up near the village of Jigo, all the way down to Naval Base Guam. So now it's time to get over to this track and put some miles in. So let's get on over there. Jogging on this track right quick. Let's see if I could do maybe 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles. I ran yesterday. I got put 2 miles in yesterday, so I'm gonna try and put, you know, maybe another 2 in right now. All right. First lap is always my warm-up lap. I just like to get the body warm. Once I get warm, I start cruising. All right, so we just wrapped it up, knocked out 1 mile after the rain, then did a couple squats, a couple sprints, and some karaoke moves, just some stuff to stay loose. Just kind of stay loose, you know. All in all, a nice little tune-up for it is what it is. But anyways, yeah, just had a nice little run. I just wanted to show y'all, you know, what what some of my day-to-day routines look like, what I'm doing here in Guam at Anderson Air Force Base is actually where I'm at. So let me just give y'all a little quick view of the track. Nice little soccer field, football field in the middle, and just your standard 1/4 mile track. So yeah. I think